me. I mean, I guess it's
Not a
actually
go-to.
not playing. Yeah.
Yeah. Is that in his repertoire? I'm not sure.
From what I've seen, no. He does like playing Tinker, and okay, that's an early Ricky. Okay.
Wow. So
really
Ricky
good
ignored
Tusk save
pretty much all day. And yeah, here you go.
Yeah. So like,
is that an answer to Viper?
No, you can jump over the shards. You can stop people from being saved by Snowball because your target's going to be in the smoke cloud, and Tusk won't be able to pull them in. Yeah. And then Viper doesn't really build into those good options versus the Ricky necessarily. So it's pretty crafty.
Feel like if it is offlane Viper, if they swap it up, Ricky has a lot of HP regen, and they have a Witch Doctor on top of that. So I feel like he can actually withstand the harass and the wave being pushed into his tower.
Okay, real talk. Huskar. It is in his top 3 favorite heroes.
No way. Into Viper.
Yeah, there's a Viper already.
All right.
There's no way.
Yeah, see, he has this thing called a passive.
Oh, right. Huskar doesn't have one of those anymore. At least not a good one. Oh, right. Okay.
Well, and he won't have any versus Viper.
That too.
that would be the main issue here.
Right.
What is the chance we actually see Tinker here for Latam?
Like to counteract the Viper?
10 seconds.
It's an okay lane because you have the laser, right? So the
Is
poison
that a
attack
Nana
doesn't
hero?
hurt you. It is.
Okay.
He is a Nana hero. He loves the weird heroes. He plays Visage. He plays Morphling. He plays Tinker. He's all about that vast hero pool.
They need to ban Rubik.
I just don't like Tinker overall.
I also don't like it.
Once you get out of the
it's
laning
game-losing.
phase. Yeah.
Yeah, especially when you have a Riki, right? You really want that guy to be farming it up. You want him to finish that battlefield. Then you want him to buy an eggs. So, yeah, I don't know. It's just it feels rough here. They didn't really sell. Wait, is it how? What if this is mid Riki?
Yeah, so this was the issue. They had to either ban the... I mean, it could be theoretically. They had to either ban the Bat or maybe the Rubik because they have the Viper. And then there's also this question of, you don't necessarily want the Rubik, though, I think, because you have the Ricky, who loves having that position 4 that's also tanky for when we hit, mid and late game. Like, the Earth Spirit immediately comes to mind, especially with the Tusk already being there. Clockwork's also kind of okay still, but it's a little bit rough versus Viper.
I actually kind of like Clock versus Viper because you force him into a 4-staff. Forcing into a 4-staff.
I just don't know how... I feel like the Ricky wants you to live a little bit more, though. I don't know.
Yeah.
I like Earth
Kunkka.
Spirit, though, I think.
Yeah, they banned the Kunkka. That's fascinating.
Well, I'm never upset about the Earth Spirit.
Remaining.
He certainly stands out as tier 4.
5 seconds remaining.
Kunkka makes me think of the Visage, maybe, or something. For, fighting at the towers early or something.
Yeah, I guess the problem is with the Tusk. I guess it's not even that bad because whoever gap closes, you can always just drop the birds. So maybe Visage is actually an option here. Creates a lot of space, doesn't drain a lot of farm from the map.
I mean, they don't have to decide now anyway. It'll be the 10th pick if they pick Visage, so that's for sure.
Yes, yeah, especially if that early of a Riki.
But it looks like they're probably just trying to prep for both of these picks right now. So their current information is a flexible Viper that they don't know if it's mid or if it's off lane. So, but they've already decided on their safe lane most likely, unless it is going to be this mid lane Riki. So now they're thinking, okay, we don't know anything about their safe lane. So do we want to pick our 4 or our 3? Well, that doesn't sound that much fun. It's like, well, we have 10th picks, so we don't want to reveal our mid. So they basically have to pick their 4.
Yeah, I agree.
4 is the way to go. So the question is, what 4 do you want? Do you want to try the Rubik? Are you going to pick something really tanky? They're taking the clock.
Take the clock.
Okay.
Well, good call, guys. I thought that was a long shot, but they wanted against the Viper and a snap pick Timber.
They're putting the pressure back on. They had their hero ready. They saw you were taking forever, and they want to say, I hope you guys chose both your picks in that time because you just burned all your reserve looking at that clockwork pretty much.
Yeah.
Wow, this is such a good Timber pick because you're like, all right, there's no way this clock is going to be a core. So they will not pick Rubik, so I don't have to deal with the
5 seconds
Nanotoxin for my
remaining.
Timbersaw. You're gonna get it.
I like this so much from NoPing. The snap pick is so valuable here. Latam Defender is already into the bank again. How do you want to respond to this Timber?
Radiant team pick.
And it's the Veno. Okay.
Wow. Green on green here. So that's probably our position 3, right?
Yeah.
Lots of magic damage versus the Timbersaw, but
Playing
no
on the side lane.
control.
Yeah, very light on stuns right now. You've got
10
that
seconds
cask and
remaining.
Clockwork's kit. That's about it.
You just go PA here
5 seconds
for
remaining.
NoPing. Have the evasion against the Riki and the Vino. You can get out of cogs.
The evasion
it
is
very
pretty nice against Ricky. Yeah, and
Yeah.
he does not like MKB.
Yeah, if you guys in chat, maybe you haven't seen this before, your evasion does work versus Tricks of the Trade, so it's
It's
very
an
good in
yeah.
your pubs. You keep seeing that
It triggers
Ricky.
auto attacks. It's not a spell.
Yes.
I think that's the only reason PA is even picked right now.
Yeah. She got
Such a-
picked for that, and they're like, oh, this hero's like kind of okay still.
Yeah. Okay. I think they can pick their 5
PA
too,
or
but I think
PL.
PA is gonna get banned. So if they really want PA, they're gonna get it now.
Yeah, they're gonna pick their 1. There's no way you take your 5 here, unless there's some 5 you desperately want. You leave the 5 and let them ban out some 5s, right? Your game plan should be on your 1 though, so that's what you should be picking here. I do not see a game-winning 5.
Same.
I feel like the Tusk could be a 5 though with the Clockwork 4 because you do have a way out of Gale and out of Cogs.
Radiant team
So
back.
there's that option.
Phantom
Yeah, they're gonna
Yeah.
get PA anyways.
Great.
All right.
Quality
Beautiful
choice.
against the Rick. Yeah, this looks real good now. And of course, you have the Viper already, so no worries there. One of the big go-tos against the PA.
And then they're obviously just gonna pick position 5
10
Magnus for
seconds
Zyori. So
remaining.
Yeah. Oh, now that would be the play. It's also nice against
Ooh.
Clockwork, too. Like, PA does not really care about Cogs at all. Just jumps on out.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, Benno,
Why do
Witch
you wanna
Doctor,
ban
both
here?
become food.
Dire team back.
Okay, the Storm.
Oracle's not that great. What a game-changing 5s. Wyvern, Oracle, Silencer. I don't think any of those
You mean
necessarily stand out.
for NoPing.
Yeah, for no. I'm just going through the
Magnus.
list of position 5s that can have a very high impact.
Magnus.
Ugh.
Don't look at Magnus. There goes the Oracle. That's number 1. High impact 5, Oracle. It's like instantly in your brain, right?
What about
I guess
Phoenix
Undying,
here,
kind of.
considering you have Timbersaw Viper?
A little bit more
Hey.
team fight. A little bit
You
of
got that sun
big
ray.
heal. Yeah. It's not bad. The lane might be a bit rough.
5 seconds.
How about
But-
Warlock?
Ugh.
That's an interesting one, though.
Dire team back.
Game-changing
Warlock
5,
versus
Trent.
Clockwork
Come on now.
is
He does
so
fit
hard,
that
man.
category. But yes, I mean, he'd hide under the tower. He just spam his heal. I don't think it looks particularly fun. But he fits
Well,
the
we're
idea.
playing to win, not to have fun, buddy. This is work.
Well, winning is fun, so that would be what I mean.
10 seconds
Oh,
yeah.
remaining.
Okay.
Radiant
Yeah.
Ogre
Undying
is still
is
into.
okay.
Ember. Yeah, your classic game-changing 5.
Interesting.
How the hell would that...
They could have done
They're gonna
5
play this
Tusk,
great
and
5 Tusk.
Matthew plays 4 Ember. It's like one of his more famous picks.
Really?
Yeah,
Yes.
Okay.
it's
All
like
right.
his go-to.
My bad.
Like
My bad.
get messed on, you know.
Dire
If he wants the
team
swag, he's playing Ember.
Wow.
It
Oh,
looks
the
like he's
puck.
playing Puck, I think.
Also quite swaggy on the position or on the support role.
I mean, Tusk is a completely fine 5, so it's either going to be 5 Puck or 5 Tusk, or potentially even 5 Viper, theoretically. That's also playable.
10 seconds remaining.
Okay.
Wow.
Latam.
5
Very-
seconds remaining.
Very
Need a
interesting
mid
draft.
here.
They could,
Most likely against Viper.
they could DK, but there's a break.
Yeah.
I was just thinking because of
And
the
they did
Puck,
ban
but
DP.
yeah.
The DP is a great ban. 10 seconds left.
Invoker, was he still in? Oh, they went the Visage.
Visage.
I mean, we
They
mentioned
would
it
go
all that way
back
back
to
there, and it
Visage.
does eventually happen. So
Well, there's a little bit of stun. I think NoPing got this, guys.
Well, I don't know. Latam, think about it though. They were planning for this the whole time. Some of those bans were definitely targeted towards like Visage counters. So they've been thinking about this the entire way through, and then they still went for it. Now you could argue that's because they spent so much time on the clockwork and they ran out of time. But maybe during that clockwork they talked about having the Visage, and really the only question was the Valky hero. They see the Timbersaw, they end up with the Veno. Now they look at this lineup and they think, okay, can we play a Visage speed lineup? And there's your answer. It is actually a 5 Viper.
So Dark
Okay.
Mago takes the puck mid.
Because they
and
see
a
the
Viper.
Visage. Interesting.
Yeah. All right. So Mago will go up against Na. And a 4 clockwork.
All right. My big question is, how good is Timbersaws lane? He's versus a Ricky and a Witch Doctor, and he's going to have a Tusk with him. That could go
I think
either
it's actually
way.
a really good lane for Timber.
Yeah.
I don't feel like Ricky has any damage into the Maledict, so
Yeah, just don't feed.
it's actually
I think Timber's fine till Witch Doctor gets level 3 Maledict. That's probably the only
No,
point
but then
where
he
they
is
can
level
kill
2,
him.
so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Yeah.
So it's
yeah.
the first couple levels are easy peasy for Timber. I think it'll be fine. I think I'm standing by the no ping prediction, boys. There you go.
You're just going to let
do we got?
5 Viper win?
5
gonna-
Viper, dude.
Is
My
this what
pubs
you
are going
want
to
to
be
see?
ruined. No, but I got to
God.
go with my gut here. I don't believe in the Visage. It's a bit of a gut feeling, Trent.
I like no
with
ping.
Nah, dude. He is owning pubs with that Visage. I feel like this is an underrated hero.
All right.
Yeah, I'm going with Latam Defenders. Let's go.
Okay. All right. Team Cuckahook. I like the energy, Bowie. Let's see if the hook can do it here again. He did it in game 2, a Deathless Wraith King. We've seen this guy perform when he needs to. A man that steps up when the pressure's on. Gary, are you ready for more Cuckahook action, buddy?
I absolutely am, Zoe. Also, very excited to see what Mengate can pull out here as well. Your 2 favorite players facing off against each other with Mengate and Cuckahook. And Theban, last pick Visage into a Viper. The Viper shifts to Pos 5. My brain is all over the place right now with these drafts. Please, some clarity. What's going on?
Well, I'm having a hard time looking at the draft right now because I'm not in the game. But as the game will progress, I will, slowly but surely pick up on what is going through these guys' minds. But the Viper 5, that is not something normal, and I'm not so sure I really like the idea of it. But if you can lane it with some strong carry like the Timber, I don't know how they're going to lane it at the moment, if the Timber is going with the Tusk or the Tusk is going with the PA. So we'll see shortly but surely as well.
Yeah, they're pinging out the PA right now. This smoke and an Observer Ward from Latam Defenders. Catches a glimpse of the PA. They're waiting for her to move, though. Come on, come out of those trees.
I want that first blood.
She's chopping them down. Opening up a nice little window there. They are patiently waiting. And the rest of the Radiant all up towards the top spot, hiding away. It looks like for now they'll give up on any opportunities to kill off the PA. Mengate is very defensive.
Oh, what a nice view.
tower.
You can see all the heroes.
What are you looking at?
The battle.
Oh, I was
Is
looking at what the observer's looking at.
Oh,
Yeah, it was a really nice view there. But yeah, I mean, the Timber, I think at some point he's going to be playing all by himself. And even if they have the Viper with the PA bottom, later the Tusk is going to be able to rotate down there with the tag team. Viper plus PA, they're going to be able to kill the Veno many times. And that's what I'm really looking forward to on the side of NoPing. I also believe that PA to be an incredibly good hero against Venomancer. Just
What's
to be
that?
able to gap close, get on top of the Veno. Veno's slow little snail, dagger him.
yeah, he's a little
It's like
slug.
he's going back in time because he's so slow.
No move speed for you. What do you think about the old Ring of Regen? We used to see that a fair amount on carries up against Venomancer, or just in general. Do you think PA considers that, or wait for the Ring of Health and think about Battle
I think
Fury?
just gonna wait for the Ring of Health. I mean, you might even get like a kill or two in this lane, and then that's gonna get you to that Ring of Health much faster. Anyway,
Like
starting off
Viper's-
with one, that's pretty greedy.
Yeah, I mean, your Viper, though, has already zoned out the clockwork. He's going to get a Courier Snipe,
Courier.
and the Viper will lose out on his.
Yeah,
And
well,
Panda
the
Bow just
Viper
gonna
is
go
gonna
for
have a lot of mana issues if he keeps throwing out his poison attacks nonstop.
Yeah, he really is. He's already chucked a whole load of them at them. Up towards top, Tusk going to be dragging waves back. That leaves Timbersaw to put a bit of pressure on the Ricky up there. And Witch Doctor's going to follow that Tusk all the way back. Now, usually you'd want your Timber to try and get level 3 and then Tusk wants to leave the lane. But this wave here is to allow Tusk to leave, isn't it? Get him level 2.
Exactly. Because the Timber should be able to like solo this lane up against the Ricky. And Timber's actually one of the better heroes against Ricky as well. High armor hero.
Yeah, good luck with that physical damage. So he cuts the wave, blocks the camp, gets all the CS, and does a good bit of damage there to Cuckahook's Ricky. That's going to be a pretty slow lane for the most part, though. Like the panel was saying, you're waiting for Witch Doctor level 3 for the Maledict, and Timbersaw waiting for level 3 for his reactive armor.
Cuckahook better get this pull off on the other camp.
He's trying.
Ooh, bottom though. Venomancer.
Down you go.
First blood for the
Vanderbu gets
position
it.
5 Viper.
He's made it work. And
I
where's
mean,
PA?
he's made it work for the first 3 minutes of the game. Yeah, sure. You know, you better be careful with what you're saying, Gary.
He's made it work, man.
Yeah,
Laning stage
see
dominance from the
about
Viper.
that at the end of
I'm
the
in.
game.
I'm in with him. And Mingate, like you said it, they got a kill. He gets Ring of Health. Now, sustain problems no more.
And we're going to see a lot of that just going on to the Venomancer every time he gets out of position, playing in front of your tier 1 tower.
Yeah, even if the Clockwork cogs up the Viper, he's still got such long range, he can keep attacking anyway. And then PA with Phantom Strike can get out of the cogs too, so a difficult lane here for Moonlight to accomplish much.
Oh, look at that. Support pulling.
And
Carry
PA
dying.
playing too far forward.
Oh, no.
Never
But
seen that
she's okay.
before.
I mean, jumped out, has a Ring of Health like we mentioned earlier.
Just forcing her opponents to spend spells, waste their mana.
That's all she was doing.
Baiting it. And then into the mid lane, which we've not looked at. Puck at 20 and 4. A good couple of waves ahead of the Visage and CS right now. Dark Margot having a grand time in that mid lane. And in fact, CS board looking very green up at the top. All 3 cores from NoPing having exceptional laning stages.
Concerning. I mean, the Puck, any hero against Visage pretty much free farms in the mid lane. So there's always that. But once the Visage is level 6, that's when things get a little bit more difficult. That being said, Puck is like not a hero Visage typically can kill.
Yeah, with phase shift and orbs and jaunts and waning rifts. So much mobility on Puck.
Uh-oh, Viper again. Venomancer.
He's getting the Viper.
Rip. Oh
Down
my
you go
God.
to the Dagger of Mingate.
This
And like,
Veno,
Tower is under attack.
it's not gonna have a game at this rate.
Clockwork's like, dude, I'm pulling. Please, just sit back a little bit. But no matter how far you sit back, you're still going to get jumped by that PA.
I mean, you just can't afford to die like that, though. He's pulling. You can just wait, give him the thing, and then go in behind your tower. Let the PA come to you in front of your tower, so you can gale him, chase her down. But giving 2 kills like this is not good.
It really isn't. Not a good start. And up at top, I was just watching them try and go on the Timbersaw. Ricky does snipe out a bounty rune, but Puck's rotation comes in, and Matthew with the tag team. It's a pretty nice little jump on the Ricky. Timbersaw's going to come and get involved now. Can we blink? Can we jump? Anywhere for Cuckahook to go? It is just down into the death. An abysmal pit of despair for Ricky. And Puck can immediately shift back to wherever he wants to go. As Tusk. Ooh, TP's bottom. Veno's looking. Valky with only a Windlace, no boots. Should be susceptible here to this. Tusk level 3, yet to skill. Oh, there we go. Level 2 tag team comes. Opts to not go for the shards. And Valky, he knows. He's accepted his fate. Just stand there and attack them, because that's his 3rd death of the game.
Mingate gets the kill too.
Dire's structures are
Looks
fortified.
very good. Oh, no ping in this early game. And we know what happens in South American Dodo when one team gets ahead.
That laning stage means so much. I mean, Clockwork's trying to find somewhere that he can play. He's come into mid lane with a Witch Doctor. They steal the Invis rune. Puck's going to orb over into the waiting arms of Clockwork, in fact. They cogs him up, and Dark Margot gets destroyed.
It's a lot of Dire heroes in the mid lane.
There's a 2-man Maledict there. Tusk tries to get the tag team going on Moonlight, but Venomancer's arrived with a Gale and a level 2 Poison Sting. They turn onto the Witch Doctor with a Viper attacks. He's going to get cast up and stunned. Yes, he gets the kill, but was it worth your life in the end?
Ricky's also dying on the top side. Timber is on the hunt.
Oh,
Cut. Nope. It's not gonna do it.
can't find him.
Can't find him.
But when your Timbersaw's pressuring a 1v1 solo kill and shoving your tower, Ricky's level 4 against the Timbersaw 6 is signals of rough times ahead.
Dude, the Ricky and the Venomancer both having awful early game. And we've seen Venomancer in the past where if the hero just doesn't dominate in the lane, take the tower, and plant himself in that lane, he just doesn't have impact. Oh boy, Veno.
Is he just going to solo die?
No, no crits. No crits.
Moonlight gets popped out. Dark Margo got a two-man coil onto both supports. And Retes is going to give a double kill over to the puck.
Alright, I'm not going to lie. This Viper's actually doing work, by the way. Like, with the puck, the magic resist reduction, and...
I mean, they've just killed off the Venom. It's a solo kill. But your point about the Venomancer, right, is his job is to get tanky, kind of build aura items, sit in front of a tower, and force his enemies to fight into him. If you never get past step 1, which is get tanky, you can't fulfill any of your other roles. You need that good start. Get a couple of items, or else Venomancer just flops.
Is playing the Venom's dream right now. That's what's happening. This Timber is what the Venom wishes he was.
What, like top 3 net worth? Well, the rest of the like...
No, sitting in front of the enemy tier 2 tower, farming creeps, farming jungle.
Well, Snowball, gonna try and save up Pandaboo's Viper, drag him back to the creep camp, and it looks like it's done just that.
Okay.
Gets him
I think
through
they
the Maledict.
thought the Snowball was going towards them, so they were moving away.
So did I for a second, and I looked a little closer, and it was heading off to the left.
That was a nice Snowball. Saving this position 5 Viper. Not gonna get tired of saying that all game.
Position 5 Viper. And you're gonna find the position 5 Witch Doctor. Cask is bouncing nicely though, trapping Pandaboo in those cogs. Aretes, poison attack down into the ground, but Clockwork should get a trade at the very least. Unfortunately, trapped inside those shards with another toxin, and PA.
PA's here for the free. Oh,
she wants it. She wants it. Give it to her. There we go. Dominating Phantom Assassin. Thank you very much.
Yep. Nice big creep for the PA. No, not a whole lot of effort.
Oh my god. Visage gets coiled up. All the birds are there. Timbersaw stunned under the familiars, but in comes the Snowball. Nah. Down you go. A Poison Over from Valkyrie with a Maledict on Oscar. Does he care? I don't bloody think so. Keeps diving the tier 1. He wants the Venomancer. I think they'll get it. Ricky's arrived for a bit of a battle himself. He's going for a scrap with a puck, but he's under that nether toxin. He's got to back up. Oscar's retreated. Latam defenders lose 2 core heroes again in that mid lane fight. And in the meanwhile, this PA just free farming. 401, 60 CS, well on her way to Battle Fury. NoPing. Spectacular beginnings for game 3 here. 12-3 with a 4K lead pre-10 minutes. Now, what is this Visage going to do? Is going Orchid? Does Orchid solve your problems?
I mean, maybe you can kill the puck with it, but they don't really have a whole lot of disables. You know what's like an Orchid? Smokescreen. It's an AoE Orchid.
Just use your Ricky Smokescreen.
I mean, I'll tell you right now, if he comes to a fight and uses Smokescreen, he's not going to accomplish anything.
Because he's not leveled it up.
Yeah. I'm just saying, even if he did and he used it, like, you're really not going to accomplish anything. You're just too far behind. You need to focus on getting your levels up. But
finish that Battle Fury.
Oh, they might find a PA, though.
This is a big kill. Pops the blur. She can jump to the creep wave. Maybe. No, it's too far away. They've trapped her in the cogs. That is a big kill. No. Comes in. And that closes in on the Orchid as well. So a new lease of life for the Latam defenders. But that mid lane tower not looking too hot.
Timber and Viper.
Oh, Veno. Well,
level 6.
Defending the tower, yeah, that's your job. Death Ward. And it's going to fly out with a hook shot. They've still got Oscar Maledicted up, but
I think you want to be there.
This Timbersaw has 1 Raindrops, Hood, Soul Ring. He is just running you down. You've tried to do damage to him, and he just brushes it off as if it's nothing. Damage off a Timbersaw's back. Easy tier 1 claim. And Ricky, he's come down here to try and trade farm with a PA, and Mingate just critted him down to like half HP. Get out of my lane! This is my farm, it's not safe for you, Cuckahook.
Yeah. Next time he sees this PA again, there's gonna be a Battle Fury on her. And Ricky only has like 1 component of the Battle Fury. Whew.
Yeah. And Tusk.
Okay.
With
Alright,
Viper.
Coach Gary. Tell us, how do Latam defenders come back into this game, Coach Gary?
Coach
What
Gary
do
has
they
gone
need
on,
to do?
gone on an extended smoke break, and I don't think he'll be returning.
Smoke break.
He has-
More like
he has
you need a
disappeared.
vacation. gotta go for a while here.
He's got.
Oh,
That's what I mean. He's not coming back.
Is under attack.
I genuinely don't know. Like, it's not as if Latam defenders have like a big team fight comp either, right? They don't have swing ability in team fights.
I mean, that's the thing. They're lacking disables. They got a few slows. It's pretty much it.
They need items. Like,
Yeah,
items.
they needed kills. They needed kills early on. They need to not lose lanes. They need this Ricky to be popping off in this game and constantly hunting heroes down, especially
Okay.
feeding off this Viper 5.
Maybe this.
Oh.
Maybe the kill on Timbersaw. They've got the Orchid, the Cogs Trap.
Okay.
We're the tricks of the
Orchid's
trade.
nice.
They get him.
There we go.
Orchid works
Yeah.
out.
Nana is
Meanwhile-
doing something good.
Meanwhile, Venomancer. There's a sword stuck into the ground. Coup de grace doing 504 damage over on that Veno.
Wow, what an epic D ward by position 5 Viper.
You just wanted to say that. To say
I
position
just want to say
5
position
Viper.
5, but yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean,
you-
it's
you-
pretty cool, man, that they're trying to innovate something, you know, in this situation. They see
Yeah.
that there was like a clockwork and a Ricky, and maybe they were like, okay, it might not be a good idea to have this Viper as a core. We can get a better hero.
Yeah, I was a little surprised. I thought Viper did very well against Visage in general, like laning stage and going into mid game. But yeah, I guess the overarching Viper against the supports and the rest of Latam defenders not so good. It was a nice little adaptation. And yeah, you know a game's going well when your puck has gone Boots of Travel first item into Yule Scepter now. Dark Margot is going to be jumping around the map, causing havoc for everybody. Wait, is Timber's pipe coming? He's got a chainmail headdress. Oh, he's going into mech. So Hood, Arcanes, mech into Greaves. That'll be a good little dispel up against the Orchid. And of course, all that nice sustain and heal for the rest of your squad. Dealing with this PA is going to be troublesome. Battle Fury treads. Desolate. I mean, Desolate is like a Mithril Hammer away.
That's just too fat. This PA is just way too farm.
She's going to have 10k net worth in a couple of minutes.
Yeah, let's click her and then click on the Ricky. What's the Ricky's at? What is Ricky looking at like right now?
Well, he's like, I don't know, 1,000 away
very
from Battle
sad.
Fury. It is pretty sad in
1,000?
comparison.
Yeah, it's very sad indeed. I mean, if the PA gets Dessa, the moment she gets Dessa, she's just gonna want to fight. She wants to go with the Tusk or the Puck. You know, you coil someone, just go in, do some battling. I also think one of the reasons why NoPing.
Look at who
what
they've
is
called.
it? Is it Veno again? Oh,
It's Veno
no.
again, man.
Oh no, buddy. He's 0-8, dude.
I feel his pain, like my laughter and chuckles. They're not intended to demean him in any way. I just know how he feels right now. No matter where he goes, no matter what he does, he is just a lamb to the slaughter.
Are you trying to say that this is a typical day in Gary's life right here?
Yeah, this is a Gary B performance right here. He's been thrown to the wolves. Drafted into
I think
an
he's
awkward
throwing
position.
himself into the wolves. I'm not sure if he's throwing his team threw him to the wolves.
No, it's definitely the
might
Ricky's
be-
fault. It's always
Okay.
the Ricky picker's fault.
All right.
I need Battle Fury. Veno, go make some space. Go do a bit of feeding for me. Yes, sir. Anything for you, Ricky, sir. Please. Please don't grief my game, sir. He's got Brace, a chainmail cloak. He's buying all the little bits and bobs. There's like a charity shop of tanky items.
This is what you call food stamps, Gary. Veno's on food stamps.
Well, Dota 2 is a welfare state. You know, we've got universal benefits. You've got gold flowing into your bank accounts every second.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
The Ancient provides.
Bottom tower has fallen.
Just got a little bonus today. You know, it's Christmas. Got the
What,
tier
the
1
tower
tower,
gold?
bottom. Yeah.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, they are claiming a bit of land for themselves. Going up against.
That's the first tower they've taken with this 5-man-y lineup that the Latin defenders
Dire's
got.
middle tower is under
It's just the laning stage has bled way too much into the mid game for them. And I think the PA also has a Desolator now, so this
Yeah,
fight...
and trying to break the mold and fight into mid. I do get the Tusk kill. But where's the
can't
Puck?
snowball.
Where's the... No reinitiation. Puck too low on mana. Didn't want to try and battle.
It's just a
Dire's
regen.
middle tower is under attack.
Well, he could still go back in for it. And they will. They've got mech up on that Timber Saw. Silence up the puck. The cast bouncing back. Timber and Viper getting caught up in the stuns, but they've got an orb. Oh, the silence though. Puck in a bit of trouble. Not going to be able to escape from that. Latam defenders are in here, killing off the +5 Viper too. And the focus onto the Timber Saw. Looking good. 3 kills in a row, maybe the chain away. Creates a bit of a gap, but now he's gone. Valky going to be up there, getting a kill. 1-8-1 Venomancer now.
Radiant structure.
Really awkward from NoPing just to play so aggressively without your PA being next to you. The PA has a Desolate and she's incredibly strong, but if she's not fighting with you, then you have no business battling up into 5 Latam defender heroes. Plus the Tusk died first. So it's much better if you just waited. And I think that's what the Phantom Assassin was thinking too. Let's just regroup as 5 and then go towards Roshan with smoke. If we get a kill, we can just do Rosh right after.
Like I said, it wasn't even like a surprise initiation into a 5v5. It was tough.
They knew they were there.
15 seconds later, they're still around.
They knew they were there the whole time.
Oh, Migante sees the clockwork and he's got a feeling that there are more coming. Witch Doctor and Veno, though, are they just both going to die to this PA? Yep. See ya! Witch Doctor critted down and Valky probably going to get taken out as well. The big crits, Oscar. He's the one to claim it. As Ricky and Clockwork, they bail the hell away from there, and you called for it. Couple of quick kills into Roshan. That's what Mingate wants, that's what Mingate gets. Oh, and Puck is still lurking around in that jungle. Clockwork a little bit separated. Is he thinking about this? Does he want to go in with a hook shot? He's got Rocket Flare in a second, Roshan's nearly dead. The entirety of the Radiant team are in the pit here. Hook shot, but too late. PA's already got the Aegis, so Moonlight, he went in for nothing. Good attempt, though. Gave it a good shot.
And this is where NoPing starts to play super aggressively with the PA. Yep, that's another kill on the support, yeah.
Coil into crits.
We've been there.
TPing mid as well. Tusk is trying to set up on this Visage. He's been silenced by the Orchid, but in comes the PA, the Viper, the rest of the cavalry arrive. And a silence there. Tricky. He tries to get in on them. He's doing a lot of damage on that Viper, and Visage is tanking through it. The surprise initiation not working out, but now without tricks of the trade, Ricky's got to get out of there. Clockwork helping out with the puck in the cogs. No way of escaping. And with a silenced up PA, she's going to try and jump out of here. The poison stacking up, though. The Venomancer's made the move with the Soul Assumption. PA gets the crit. Still going to lose that first life of the Aegis. Oh, very short-lived Aegis there for the PA. Kills Roshan. Less than a minute later, it's gone.
Yeah, the jump onto the Visage. I mean, it looked like a good idea, but the Ricky was in there as well. Using the tricks. Killing off the Viper. Don't feel too good. Losing that Aegis so quickly. I think they really wanted to just play up front, take over the map, the jungle creeps of Latam defenders, but now they're going to slow it down, wait for the PA BKB. I think she's almost there, right? Or does she have it already on the BKB?
Recipe away?
That's going to be pretty fast. I want to have BKB, they'll go again. So, in this game, or at the start, you asked me about the pick of the Viper 5, right? And the puck. So, looking back, game 1 and 2, Viper won the games and was really powerful hero in both of the games. So they went with that. They wanted to take it away from Latin defenders. And then at the end of the draft, they noticed that, hey, we're lacking disables, right? And Viper Tusk is not going to be enough. You're playing against a Ricky. So they decided, like, okay, can we make Puck fit in this draft? Because Puck is an incredible hero against Ricky in terms of coiling him and making sure he can't be jumping around in the fights. And Latin defenders also don't have a whole lot of disables on their side. So someone said, sure, I can play 5 Viper, aka Panda Boo. And then he played 5 Viper, and then they have a Puck mid.
It just dropped the, sure, I can do that, anything you want at the end of the draft. This Puck has been a real good pick for them.
I'll tell you right now, 5 players, they can't be flashy. It just doesn't exist, right? The only time where you can be flashy is when you play a goofy-ass hero like Viper 5, you know? But it's because it's for the, the good of the team. Right? It's like you're kind of sacrificing yourself, but at the same time, deep down, you're like, oh, hell yeah, it's my time to shine, baby. Let's go.
Wow.
That's a one-shot.
Yeah, I was watching that. I was letting you finish your sentence, because I knew it would be a quick one. No point even hyping it up, honestly, Theban. Venomancer's 11th death of the game. Deary me.
Does he have a kill yet? Oh, he does have a kill. Damn, I was hoping like maybe this game drags out. He goes like 0-20 and we'll finally get to see a Milk Award being given.
That was on a Venno as well, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
The original Milk Award
was a Venno.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Jeez.
You guys don't know what the Milk Award is? It's when you go 0-20 and still win the game.
It's pretty difficult to do. I've tried several times. Not easy. Latam defenders trying to group up with their Ricky. PA coming in though, blurred up. Ricky, Invis, no reveal just yet. Tusk does have a dust, but they don't have a good idea of where they are. They know where the Witch Doctor is though. Shows himself, perfectly clear, opens up, the hook shot onto the PA. And then she just BKBs and turns. The Ghost Scepter on the Venomancer as Cuckahook slays Matthew elsewhere. And the PA BKB is actually wearing off. Not a great usage of it. And they've got a Hex. Scythe the Vice out with this Visage. Catching out the Timbersaw. Oscar stunned mid-chain, silenced and killed. Latam defenders, the victors of that team fight.
I mean, the puck was not there with the coil stuff. It's just an awkward engagement overall. But the Witch Doctor did buy back though. So next time he dies, it's gone for a really long time. They're going to be lacking on the vision as well. Taking a tier 2 tower.
A great opportunity to come back into this though.
Yeah, they got Aghanims on the Ricky. I mean, this Visage has been doing so much work though, Gary. Like, that's for sure. He's been owning.
Wait, is Puck going to die top? Oh, gets back into the trees. Cuckahook with that Ag's Battle Fury. A bit of fear there in Dark Margot's eyes. Wait, Venomancer, what are you doing? What are you doing? Placing Plague Ward to the mid lane. No, please. Run away.
It's got Ghost up there now, though. That's going to help against the PA. As soon as a dagger comes out, it's going to instantly click Ghost.
Well, it wasted the PA's BKB in the last fight. Like, she BKB'd to jump him. He just Ghost Sceptered. I mean, God's sake. Couldn't see anyone else.
That was a 10-second BKB, too. What's he going for next? Basher? Yep. Okay. It's good.
And Visage going for that Ag Shard.
Yeah, that's a good one. Gonna wait. That's the one that makes you into a stone.
The stone form, yeah.
And then you heal. I don't know how good that is actually.
I know the Aghanim Scepter is really good on Visage. You know, you're that Invis ganking hero with Orchid and Hex. You just pop out of nowhere.
Yeah, you're like a Nyx assassin.
I guess Shard is like, I'm invulnerable against PA. She can't kill me if I'm a stone. Invis Puck, where are you heading? It's into a two-man coil. Quick little orb over the top. Witch Doctor and Venom still stuck in it. Timbersaw needs to arrive with the PA. They've hexed her up though. Phantom Assassin getting focused here with a hook shot. And stunned, but pretty tanky. With a BKB coming out now. Looks like this Visage is dead to rights. She's in stone form, but where do you go? You can't run, you can't hide. You heal up and then you die. Mingate is now godlike, and Ricky on the run. Back to your fountain. Venomancer, I don't know if he can make it that far. Still has to go Scepter up, pops his ulti out. Ricky with the tricks of the trade, focusing Timbersaw. But the snowball back in will secure Valky's life, and Ricky does get himself back to high ground, even under that reveal, as the Clockwork pushes the Tusk down the stairs. And Mingate with a triple kill. Phantom Assassin comes alive.
But the power of the Venomancer at least stops him from being able to take objectives after killing him.
Little ballsy going into that Glimmercape Viper, and he's got dust on him too. They could chase forward. They'll find the Clockwork as a pretty simple pick, or the Bark is there with an orb over the top, and they've also got a Yules on the Ricky. Maybe turn this into more of a meal than a snack on the clock, as the break is there and Ricky destroyed. Double kill for PA, turn it into a triple. Why not? The crits are coming thick and fast. Don't come back into this fight. They've got a coil on the Witch Doctor. They're diving tier 3s. NoPing. They are really sticking it to them now. An ultra kill for Mingate. 5-man wipe. And Latam defenders. They walk straight into that one.
That was a buyback from the Venom as well. TP in. Instantly died as soon as the Ricky. Ricky didn't even live for like a second, you know, when the PA got on top of him. Oh man. This is not going to be able to do much without the Venomancer being alive as well.
It looks like you're just going to lose a tier 3 here. PA's going to come back up with a Deso, jumping with a Waning Rift onto Visage, maybe considering the aggressive play, but Dark Margot just toying with his food at this moment in time.
It's actually going to back off here with 4 heroes up on Latin defenders, and they know Roshan can start to spawn already, so
Well, they've only got 4
Definitely
heroes.
going to want to get information on that. You're kind of low on resources, right? Like Timber is low on mana, HP. It's just better to just reset, farm out the map, get the bounties that were lying around the map since they were fighting for such a long time, and finish your next set of items and then go again.
Timber, Hex and Orchid. Doesn't have Greaves for 20 seconds. Oh god, there's a bigger kill elsewhere. Cookhook. Oh jeez, I should have been watching that one, shouldn't I?
It's fine. We saw the Timber. It's okay. Nothing special. Cookhook just disappeared under a War Sentry.
And now Witch Doctor's going to be suffering the same fate, it looks like. Yeah, Ghost Scepter only buys you a couple of seconds of time against this PA with a Basher. And now the map looking incredibly small for the Latam defenders. Top lane, mid lane, shoving in. A scan on the Visage. They know there's heroes lurking around here, so the Tusk is on the clockwork. Moonlight finds him, and a coil onto the Visage. Turn it into a Hex and an Orchid. They're trying to bring Darkmargo down, but they got Glimmer Cape and the PA jump. Massive crit, 1200 damage, and Visage dead for 60 seconds. Picking up
I
tier 3.
just think Ricky had he had no right going bottom. Like, he just had to play with the team. The way that Latin defenders were able to win fights is because they always stuck together like a ball and just try to kill heroes who were splitting up on NoPing side. If he was there with his team where the Timber kill happened, maybe they could have got that, you know, taken over the map a little bit more. Maybe Roshan would have spawned, got a Roshan kill. But instead, Latin defenders very far behind.
Another Ghost Scepter traded for a BKB. Valky still gonna die under his tier 3.
Is that what he is now? Just a trade for the BKB?
Yep.
Position 3 Venomancer? My goodness.
That's what he's offering you right now. And a lane of barracks.
1 in 14. This is what happens when Venom doesn't do well in his lane.
It all falls apart. What's Ricky farming? I mean, Ricky Chrysalis, that could do some serious damage. He's going to be able to get it off of that creep camp. And
right, Gary. Right.
I'm looking here, Theban, for things that are positive to say about Latam defenders.
I mean, no, I actually mean, yeah, you're right. It can do a lot of damage.
It could win them a team fight. It could win them the game.
Definitely. Yeah, I mean, you know, you got it's a percentage-based item, right? As in, like, there's a chance that it can crit on every hit.
Oh yeah, it could.
And then maybe it'll kill him. But they're gonna go for Roshan though.
Yeah, you need to be hitting heroes to be doing the damage. And right now, all of those Radiant heroes in the Roche pit. Wait, is that Aegis and Cheese now?
Twice. Yes, sir. It is indeed. I mean, this is a good place to fight for Latin defenders. So on this high ground, the first hero that comes to, you should just try to kill him. But they don't care about the high ground right now, it looks like. And Ricky broke formation. He's gone out of there.
Oh, they got the coil on the Visage. I was watching the Witch Doctor have some fun with a 2-man Maledict and Cask, but the Visage annihilated.
Did he not have Storm?
As NoPing come in. Don't know about that one, but Viper's trapped inside the cogs. Nelitoxin, a turnaround from Pandaboo and Oscar. Snowball onto the Witch Doctor, and it feels like it's a foregone conclusion. It has been for quite some time. Ricky and Venomancer not getting involved really in that fight, and NoPing with everybody alive and ready can push out that bottom wave, get into that mid lane, and start finishing off the base of the Latam defenders. Oh, Puck silenced up under the smoke screen. Okay, Ricky, you want to play?
Got Lincolns. Can't even jump.
Dire's
Oh, yeah.
middle barracks are under attack.
Tusk. Nice little bullwhip there. Cracking into action on that melee barracks. Venomancer. What are you going to do? Put down some wards. Defend your tier 4s.
Dire's middle
Create a nice bunker for yourself. Dagger crit. Dagger. Nope, no crit. It's going to do some... it's going to take some serious doing here for this Dire team. Because they've got the Abyssal Blade. The jump on the Venomancer gone for 50 seconds. No buybacks on the Dire squad either, I don't believe. Clockwork and Witch Doctor do. Maybe try and just run them into the middle of battle so they can pop the buybacks. You get the numbers advantage. Pop the Ghost Scepter. Hex and Silence with a Death Ward. But this PA pretty tanky and a Snowball there to save them. Rolls straight in towards the fountain. A Dream Call comes and Darkmargo, he forces the GGs. Latam defenders want no more of this. 41-15. 42-15. A 31-minute game that was incredibly one-sided.
incredibly. I mean, that was just laning stage, mid game, late game. Latin defenders had like I think 2 or 3 really good fights when they were grouped up, but it just wasn't enough. You know, it doesn't matter how many fights you win. The amount they lost through the laning stage just from pure creeps is just impossible to come back from, I think. But I will say though that Na Visage did do a lot of work. I mean, the comeback that they were mounting was thanks to that Visage. So
Yeah,
I don't think it was a bad pick.
in the like Baron